Hello, fellow Guardians. BoltZilla plays here, bringing you another episode of Where in the Tower is Xur, Agent of the Nine. It's the weekend of October 9th through the 11th, and Xur is hanging out back by the Vanguard in the Hall of Guardians. So let's see what he's got. Okay, first up, Legacy Engram, aka Year 1 Exotics. So, not worth wasting your money, pretty much, in most situations. But it is a heavy, so if you're looking to finish off a Year 1 exotic collection, you're missing a heavy, it's worth it, otherwise, pass. Or if you're starting off a new character or whatever, and you're right around rank 20 or whatever, between that 20 and rank 40 Void, it could become helpful to have that exotic use. So Titans. An insurmountable Skullfort helmet. So it gives kills with Stormfist immediately trigger health and regeneration. Respond with full melee energy, gain a second melee charge. So it's leaning towards Striker, but the double melee can be used, and the spawn with melee can be used on any class. Right now this could be very useful with the what you call it in the Sunbreaker Titan. I forgot what the thing is called. But yeah, there's the one that's like overpowered, the one melee attack with him, so that could be very useful here. It's got intellect and strength, so strength leading towards melee, which will help even more. Bonus super from melee, or bonus super from heavy kills of the darkness, so that's PvE. And then it's got bonus melee energy from picking up orbs. So it's all pushing towards the melee. And somewhat towards Striker, but can be useful for all. Right now, with the way the Sunbreaker set up, it's a pretty good helmet to pick up. But once they patch that, it's a so-so helmet. So it all depends on what you have for Multi-Light. Or for Strange Coins, excuse me. Next up, we have the Knucklehead Radar helmet for the Hunter. So its exotic perk is Radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Then it's got increased intellect and discipline. It's got super energy from just killing minions of darkness, and then bonus super from melee kills. Then it replenishes health each time you pick up an Orb of Light, which is pretty helpful. I was never a fan of this helmet. I know a lot of people, the last time I said don't worry about this, I got comments saying it's a great helmet, especially in PvP. But I'm not one that sits looking down my sights nonstop. I'll pop back in to show the radar, so it's not a huge deal. I mean, there are plenty of better exotics out there. The infusion's nice. It's more of a PvP or PvE item. But yeah, and then this is PvE. So I mean, it depends on what you have for exotics ready, but I still cannot recommend that. Its exotic perk isn't anything really majorly special unless you're someone who is always aiming down sights. The Warlocks get the Claws of Ahamkara, where its exotic perk is gain an additional charge for all Warlock charged melees, so it's another double melee, which could be very helpful. Increase the discipline bonus, increase strength bonus, increase melee attack speed, bonus grenade energy on melee hits, then auto rifle or a sniper rifle loader. Sniper rifle loader would be very helpful in PvP and PvE too. I mean, the raid, there's a lot. Snipers are like the big thing in the raid, the new raid. And that the double melee is helpful, and it seems like they kind of made it generic, that it's now just any melee. It's double. So that's kind of nice. Before, I think it was just the solar grenades. One of the solar ones. I can't remember which one. It was a specific grenade, I believe, that it double charged, and that was it. Kind of like how the Nothing Manacles were just the scatter grenades. But yeah, not a bad, and it's more melee and everything, so yeah, nothing just spectacular this week out of the three. I basically would say, unless you're collecting for collections, I would pass on all three unless you need an exotic. He is selling gauntlet engrams, and this is where I would go instead. Not only do you could get something better, it's gonna be 290 instead of 280. So this is my recommendation of the week: is go with gauntlets. Other than that, the Curios, he's got Plasma Drive, Emerald Coil for the Sparrow, Heavy Ammo Synth, 3 for 1 Strange Coin, 3 of Coins, 5 for 7, which is another thing I recommend doing. I mean, you got a better chance at other kinds of exotics, especially weapons, since he doesn't seem to be selling weapons. I thought it was going to be every other week, maybe a weapon, but that's not the case. And then Multilite exchange rate, 2 Strange Coins for a single Multilite. So that was Xur for October 9th through the 11th. Make sure to like, comment, let me know what you thought this week, what you got out of engrams or 3 coins. Share the video if you want. It'd be very helpful. Check out my other stuff at youtube.com/c/BoltZillaPlays. You can check me out streaming from time to time at twitch.tv/BoltZillaPlays. Until next time, Guardians, take it easy.